Great to have you back. This is the South African Morning. Let's bring you this now. The Table Mountain Aerial Cableway company has suffered cancellations of over R500,000 for both the December and January months. However, it is confident that not all is lost. The company says it's now encouraging domestic tourism, and it says residents should become tourists in their own city. So for more on this, I'm joined now by the company's managing director, Wahida Parker. Thank you so much, Wahida, for your time, and good morning to you. I suppose this is quite a blow for the Table Mountain Aerial Cableway company. I mean, December and January understandably being your two busiest months, and it seems that revenue loss there also being felt. How's the impact been like just due to these cancellations alone? Wahida, good morning. Can you hear me? Oh, it seems like we can't get a hold of Wahida at this moment. We'll try and get a hold of the managing director of the Table Mountain Cableway company, and we understand that she is back with us. Let me just check if you can hear me now, Wahida. Good morning to you. I'd asked you a bit earlier on that, you know, understandably December and January are your two busiest months. What's been the impact from these cancellations?
It's huge. It's actually catastrophic. Not just for us, but for the entire tourism industry. I think these knee-jerk reactions around the virus and this particular strain has seen unprecedented damage. Honestly, the industry and ourselves as attractions, we were gearing up as we saw after October. We saw a trickle of international visitors returning to our shores. So much hard work had been put into ensuring that the city is ready, that we are ready, to meet the standards and to ensure visitor safety, to engender trust. And then we got hit completely out of the water by the fourth wave, and of course, the linking of our name to the virus in a particularly negative way, which was completely uncalled for and particularly untrue.
Yeah.
So, we know that the markets, the international markets, are realizing that their reaction was not the right one. But the damage has been done, sadly. And now it's going to be an immense amount of hard work. Again, making sure that we position ourselves as a sought-after destination. But, like you said, all is not lost. We've been here before and we have survived. And how did we survive? We survived because local South Africans ensured that our doors remained open. It ensured that we did not have to retrench staff, and it ensured that we could make sure that our staff could feed their families despite the trauma that the entire industry was going for.
Yeah, and I want to get into that because I have to say, Wahida, the tourism industry has to be one of the most resilient industries. We've seen that resilience these past, 2 years during this pandemic. The positivity, the optimism that you also exude this morning around that all is not lost. So for everyone, every South African, every tourist or anyone living in the country at this moment, looking at this conversation, thinking, how can I be a part of this good story? How can I be a part of contributing to ensure that tourism doesn't die, livelihoods are not affected even further? How would you suggest that we all play our part?
So it's so amazing, when you look at social media and what people are posting, there's a perfect opportunity for you as an individual to tell the story about your area, your community, how safe it is, what's happening in your community, etc. And we encourage everybody to do that. More importantly, those three most important safety measures: wear your mask, sanitize, and social distance. We cannot stress this enough. And most importantly, there's a call from all sides of the world around the issue of vaccinations. Consider carefully why you're taking a particular decision. I am so worried that if we are required to impose a rule, given what has just happened with international tourists, and we are only allowed to accept people who have been vaccinated onto our premises, local tourism, as you can imagine with our low numbers, is going to result in an even bigger blow to us.
No, well, that's something to consider there, and I appreciate you raising this and talking to me this morning. That's all the time I had with you, but thank you, Managing Director of the Table Mountain Aerial Cableway Company, Wahida Parker.